Hey guys, I had to come immediately back because, first of all, I'm salty that Piccolo didn't run through the game, and I kind of like it was very nostalgic it would have been very nostalgic to fight against Cell as Piccolo. It kind of sucks that, I figured out that Vegeta's really freaking good. I never knew, but this time it's Piccolo's revenge, and I'm going to be trying to beat the game with Piccolo this time. The other thing that's going to make this really insane is I figured out I was playing on difficulty 2, so this is the difficulty right here. It goes up to 4. Now, I knew in Super Butouden 2 that there was a difficulty setting. I didn't know that there was one for this game. I think I forgot or something. And, so I tried to play this game on it just to see on the hardest difficulty, and it is just like when I was a kid. So I think as a kid I played this game on the hardest difficulty, and I knew about it back then, and I've forgotten about it because it's been so long. But, see, now I'm trying to play. But, as a kid, though, it was a really difficult game, and then once I figured out, the Piccolo trick, you just do that back and forth kick, it got really easy. Like, it was just brain dead easy. My Goku is really bad, so I just want to get Piccolo. There we go, not a perfect. That chips you out early. I think I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. I'm going to reset it, so darn it. Now I gotta reset it. I think this right here is how many continues you got. I don't know, there's supposed to be something that tells you how many continues you got. I wanted to put that infinite, but instead I'm just gonna save state it. By the way, state 0, apparently I had a save state of this here, and this is the final battle. So if you beat the game, like in Super Butouden 2, you can get the Brawl League by beating everybody without losing once. And in this game, you get to super perfect Cell by beating the game on the hardest difficulty with a certain character each time. So kind of remember that time when Vegeta beat Frieza? Like, you can't be doing that stuff. You gotta beat Frieza with Goku. You gotta beat Android 20 with Piccolo. I don't remember all of them, but I read it up, and if you beat the game, then I think you're allowed to lose. Then you get this final fight, in which Perfect Cell pulls out all the freaking stops. But the cool part is you get Mr. Satan here, doing his thing, trying to be cool, and then he just gets slapped. And then you can pick him again, and he doesn't even try to look cool anymore. He's just like, you know what, I got a stomach ache. But I think Gohan is the best character in the game. I think he's better than Vegeta, because he also has a dive kick. For me, Gohan's better than Vegeta just because he has a dive kick. I also like this music. Like, something about this game, see this, like, you just see all this craziness he's doing. Like, he's not goofing around. I'm trying to do my punches, and he's just like that. I like the music for this fight, and it's very refreshing to me because the original Perfect Cell music, I don't like it at all. I'm like, this isn't like a good final boss theme. And so I'm glad that they did this here. Ouch. Okay, I'm done trying to fight this guy. Alright, I'm gonna reset, and it's gonna be time. It's time to get this actual challenge going. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. Alright. Okay. So I'm actually gonna save this state. Let me pick state 5 and just save it. And we're gonna see how long it takes me to beat this game. Or if I just give up. Because this fight right here is the hardest fight for me. Because I gotta play Goku. Like, I'm so focused. So focused, dude. Look at that grab move. I never used the grab move that he was utilizing there. So I saved the state, right? Hopefully. Yep, alright. That mixes you up, the double kick. The bots always blocked it like it was easy. Alright. Okay. Like, so usually you want to try to do... Oh man, I'm no good at doing... There we go. You want to do this normally. But the bots are actually blocking these and doing stuff with them like that. So... I don't really see the point. And then I always do this move by accident. Oh man. That's no good. I see, now we're going to be here for a while. I think once I get Piccolo, I can adapt properly. I mean, I did not main Goku in this game. This is one of the games where I just can't do it. Alright. Let's try to get this command in. Nope. Try again. Nope. Alright. Come back to the ground. Now this time, he should just let me win. He is letting me go. I'm gonna be mad if I lose this one. And here it comes. I'm about to lose this one. No mercy, Piccolo, no mercy. There we go. Alright. So I've achieved it. I've gotten Piccolo. And I'm hoping the rest of this is a good time. Alright, so we got Vegeta coming up next. I'll go ahead and save the state. So I've learned some cool tricks with Piccolo. Like I knew I was gonna have to learn this game a little bit better in order to beat this difficult. Vegeta over here with these slide kicks. I want to try to do the arm grab, but that input's difficult. That input's very, very difficult. So what I really want to do is, like, do I got enough time to jump? Ah, yeah, he's running. Get over here. So Vegeta has a DP. There's something else that makes this tough. So it's a yeah, pretty much. It's a dragon kick since he does a backflip or something. I don't know. But so you really can't just spam dive kick against him. And then his punch combo is really good. And he kind of lock you in guard with the sliding kicks. So that move's supposed to be really good, and it actually is. See, on his wake up, he just put a laser there. Damn it. Freaking runners. Freaking running away for the win. Nope, not even gonna give him the win. Opening stage. Alright, okay. like the dash hit into the laser. I think that's gonna be what gives me the win here. Kind of what I'm looking for. See that? I hit him with the first kick and he was able to punch me out of it. What is going on with this game? Okay, alright. Ooh, that invincible backflip. It's a black flip, didn't I? It should be a backflip. Get my L's misplaced. This dude trying to join the Olympics. Ooh. I might be able to win this one. I might. This one's looking pretty good. Yes. That comeback. That comeback was good. So, that was the time Piccolo beat Vegeta. Right there. Yeah, during the Sandstorm. So Piccolo beat Nappa. They didn't even want to show that, you know, it was too easy for him. Alright, next up. Piccolo versus Frieza. I don't think Frieza's gonna be as tough. I don't think so. Okay, so he has a DP. He has a DP that also works for grounded moves. He has a finger laser as well. Messed up my dive kick. But he spins to win. That's what he does. Okay. See how he responds to that? Okay, he can just win on you. He can just spin on you for the win. Shoot, I thought I was gonna have an advantage here because I was like, well, you know, there's no way Frieza's as good as freaking Vegeta. And that's the end. Yep, close it out. And but I don't know what to do here. He has a DP, and it just works for everything. It's DP, anti-grounds, and anti-hits, and it's unpunishable. So, I mean, and he knows how to play the game and can do these moves. Just showing off. I should live by a little bit, but I don't even think I've hit him this time. I don't think he's gonna let me hit him. Nope. Frieza, you're being a jerk. You need to lighten up. Let me win. Yeah, I'm fresh out of ideas. Unless I get really good at abusing this here. But I mean, I'm not guaranteed to get the input. Now see, that's the only thing I really have trouble with playing games on keyboards is the half circle inputs are a lot tougher. Especially to get the down forwards and your down backs throughout the input. Very, very difficult. Like if it was just something like forward back down, you know, I could easily handle it. But okay, so in the air, this whole dash strike isn't as good. Look at this is guard block. I can let go. I can't even do anything. Well, let me go, Frieza. Let me go. Don't infinite. Frieza's being mean, guys. He had me in a guard lock. Alright, okay. So no, I don't think I can beat him with Vegeta either. If I saltied into Vegeta, it wouldn't work. Alright, I got a little something. But he just wakes up with DP, and there's a punish to it. What happened to mine, okay? I did that on his wake up, and then he points his finger and he wins. What the freak is his wake up options? You're stressing me out, Frieza. You're stressing me out. How can you wake up and win? Okay, I know how to keep him from winning on wake up. I forget that Piccolo has a homing attack on this game. And so I could set the homing attack. I'm taking a shot. But I could set the homing attack while he gets up, and then I can force him to block that, because he has to block it when he gets up, but it'll just be hovering over him. And then I can try to laser him while he's in guard stun. Alright, okay. Shot taken, and let's go. Let's freaking go. But I have to get advantage. I'm trying to bait him into using his DP, kick him on the ground. Nope. So if you block the DP on the ground, so if you're on the ground and you block the DP, the hit stun is so much that you can't punish his lane. What is up with this? So that's not gonna work. That move hits you when you're in the air. And in Butouden too, that kind of move doesn't hit you while you're in the air. Ah, man. This is really fun though. Trying to figure out how to beat Frieza. So in the anime, you gotta give Goku some credit. Beating Frieza. That shit's tough. I'm not getting my kicks out. There we go. There's the homie. His laser is invincible. That's what's going on. So he'll wake up laser to avoid it. Frieza's OP. This dude is OP as shit. He has an invincible projectile. I've never heard of this bullcrap. He just points his finger, man. I mean, he killed Vegeta with it. Now you know why nobody tried to stop him, and he was invincible. Oh my god. So he has a at this point of what do I do? I'm just gonna try to bait him into Dragon Punching. See, if I put the freaking thing over him, he could always laser punch. Okay, that's how he blocked. You got me. You got me. And then he just... This dude is... He did that little wiggle. This dude is hyped. He is hyped. Oh my god. Okay. I have no game plan here, I think. No, can't do that. I can punish him. I can punish his Dragon Punches pretty consistently now, but he can punish anything I do, even if I hit him. Well, he can't punish my crouching kicks, because those always trip. He can punish my laser move because he can just use his laser. His is invincible. Mine isn't. Ooh, that's basic. So now I'm just like, I want to knock him down and then throw a homing on him for the guaranteed chip. That's how he took it. That was the dumbest mistake I could have done. The dumbest mistake. I had him in stun, and I sat there and I was like, what move should I use? And I was like, do the double kick. I'm gonna take a shot on that one. Alright, Frieza. That was a pretty good game, though. I beat you up hard enough to put you in stun, and then I was an idiot about it. So this time I'm going to try that without being an idiot. Without being an idiot. There we go. Alright. twice, 3 times, and like 4 times. Ah, we got a pattern here, Freeze. You're too good to be losing tonight. Look at that, just on reaction. On reaction. If I ever use a laser, he'll make sure his laser is there. What a jerk. Being a jerk for reason. This was supposed to be my game. Alright, got a homing on him. Yes. See that punish? Just see how I was able to punish. Well, okay, it wasn't a punish, it was kind of a... We getting close, Freeze. This is looking... He had me thinking I had the match hot, is what happened. And he just DP'd. They took all my help. He had me thinking I was doing great, and then he just DP'd my freaking dive kick. I shouldn't have used it that close. I'm supposed to be baiting the DP whenever I go for a dive kick. So I'm not trying to hit him with it, I'm trying to have that happen right there. Ooh, Piccolo. Go for it, Piccolo. He keeps letting you do it, keep doing it. Dude, I can't wait to be off Frieza. See, now I'm thinking, like, there can't be a character that's more frustrating to fight against than Frieza. Look at how fast it could do that, you know? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This chain. Okay. Nope, he's invincible, folks. And the Destructo Disc wants to chop me in half. Alright, you got me. Alright, okay. So I'm out of plans, I'm out of ideas. Oh my god, this can't be the end. Alright, okay. I'm gonna try 3 more times. If I don't win within 3 more times, I'm calling it quits. I'm gonna keep the safe state. I'm going to try to come back later. Frieza, you're tough. You're tough. Alright, so this pattern's good. That's a good pattern. I don't even know why it works, but I like it. I like it when he lets me just do this. Alright, you know what? Oh my god. I ain't doing shit, Frieza, okay? I'm too nervous. Too nervous to press a button. Okay, there we go. That was like an optimally spaced dive kick. No, he's trying to run. Don't let him run. Alright, take that. Take the free chip. No. No, I didn't. He could have invincible through it anyway. Frieza. Makes me think of that Frieza song they were doing when they were hyping up Frieza's return and the resurrection of the Frieza, 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 Frieza. This has got to be the toughest opponent. I mean, he lets himself get lamed out by crouching kicks, so that's pretty cool. You know what, this shot can wait. This shot can wait. Hold up. Yeah, this, I did not know about this difficulty. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to do the little spin move, and it's not invincible. So he just isn't picking his invincible option, and it's letting me win. Okay, never mind. Alright, if I lose this one, which I don't. Holy shit. Oh, man. I deserve the shot. I deserve the freaking shot. Holy cow. Frieza for the win, right? Okay. So here's a new save state. I don't know who this is. I think this should be 20. Android 20. And then it's Android 18. Okay. So Android 20 can be annoying, but he probably doesn't have a spin move that's not invincible. So first off, let's see if he's invincible. Or if he has a DP. That's really good. I'm gonna do a DP check here. Just spam some dive kicks. No, that's what he's gonna do. He doesn't need a DP, he'll just guard it and guard it. I like his style though, how he does this like little spin when he moves around. He got the moves like Jack. And he's freaking just absorbing all of it. So that's what's gonna make Android 20 tough. Ooh. We having laser moves. The moves. To absorption, what's the range on that move? What's the range? It's got too much range. It's longer than... No, it's not longer than Piccolo's legs. I would say it's about half the range of Piccolo's base kick. Got it right there. Never mind. I don't like it. This dude is sporting the moves. And he likes being in the air. I hate being in the air. Come on. I think he's better than Frieza. He's a different kind of challenge than Frieza is. Alright, that's fair, that's fair. It's a different kind of challenge. Oh my god. Buddy. So, now that's one of the worst moves in the game in my opinion. The back and forth kick, like, is freaking worthless. The moves. I was not prepared for that mix-up. That cross-up. The moves like Jagga. Hold on. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is the time I figure out something. Like, cause you really can't be close to him. Like, he'll guard stun you, and then he mixes up into the grab, and then he's always crossing up. So like being close to him, and then he has the fall down move, and he's invincible when he's falling down. So like when he's on the ground, you can't get him. So I don't know what you're supposed to do. I think it's have quicker reaction time. Look at this thing. Just, oh, that move's good. That move's good. I need to stop falling for that. I need to, He just didn't care. Just didn't care. 20. Oh my god. You were not this good in the enemy. Look, I'm trying to back up, and then he just grabs me. So I'm trying to like back up out of grab range, and he's like, no, get over this. Okay. See, now the whole thing that he's an android, and I can't tell where he is by using the map thing is annoying. Like, before, it really didn't matter, because you just spun a kick all over him until you won. And now it's like you gotta be able to space things from a distance. So, nice touch. Some nice touch. Oh, you can trip him while he's trying to do the move with Jagger. Oh shoot, you ain't Jagger, bro. Let's see if you fall for this. I need this. Yes. Yes, this is it right here. This is how I get past 20. That's how I got past Frieza, and I'm doing it again. Piccolo repeats, ladies, and oh my fucking god. Let me cheese you. Now he's in the lead. Alright, so there's that. I mean, that takes a lot of his energy to do that, to like go for the absorption. You wanna laser battle with me, bro? Get over here. You don't wanna laser battle it out. He just said no. This dude ran. Because he knew I'd win. Yep. That's what I'm gonna put it as. So Dr. Jerome, man. I'm not getting the cell. I am not getting the cell. Holy cow. I'm already. What? I don't got no stamina. What? Oh, the mind power. The laser battle that happened. Ain't nothing going on with this match. I need to get lucky. I need to get permanently lucky with the crouching kicks in order to freaking win. Permanently lucky. I was hoping to move. That didn't take any energy. Okay. Man, he's really good about utilizing the hit stun. Look at that. Which way am I supposed to block? Not even Piccolo knows. Not even Piccolo knows. I was blocking correct and he was facing the wrong way. A little too late. A little too late. On that one. I don't know what to say. He's got the moves like Jagger, man. It's too much. Dude is ready for the mental competition. He is ready. God damn it. What is he doing? What is that? What is that? You're making me like flinch. So I couldn't move. Just blocks your dive kick and then just gains health. The mental battle. Alright. Okay. So if I block well, I get a lot of energy. And then I can then laser a lot more. But I don't want to dive kick him. I want to do something that's not dive kick. I want to do this grab move if I can perform it properly. What range is that? I need to rewind the footage and just see how far away you can be and then grab it. There we go, I finally did it. I'd say that's about Piccolo kick range. That's about this range. Oh, this dude's really trying to show me. He's like, no, look, the range is here. So this is my kick range. Oh, man, you're just gonna laser. Stop being a jerk. Okay. He just holds his hands up like, I'm about to, this is what's about to happen. The moves. Let me win, no. I ain't trusting that shit no more. His is invincible too. What's up with these villains and having invincible freaking... Why is it mine invincible? Reset the match. Okay. Alright, Giroux. This dude's really trying hard to get some kind of respect. You know what? God damn it. Moves. I'm ready for the moves. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for the grab. So I was spacing to use my laser, and he was able to grab me. So yeah, it must be further than my, Let me kick first before you grab me, so I can know that it's out of my kick range. Alright, I'm gonna say that it's like right beyond my kick range is when he can grab me. I don't know what to do about it, like if he does a guard string and I'm in guard stun, and then Piccolo's only invincible option is... His only invincible option is the complicated grab line. You can't do that. Wow. Ooh, the moves. And then the grab. God damn. I think the worst part about it is that he gets health back for doing the grab. Damn it. Ew. He has an invincible little punch move. Okay, alright. So for all the people who said Piccolo sucked at this game, he kinda does. He doesn't have invincibility like that. He's not able to wake up and win. I didn't realize that's a common thing. Okay, so I can jump. We're gonna fight in the air, Giroux. And let's go. Hey, you know what? This isn't gonna be a win. There we go. Click here. My escape key doesn't work no more. It's over. You beat me so bad I glitched the game. Let's open state again. Just reset word. No, the escape key just doesn't work. I think it's something to do with this. There we go, it's back, yeah. It did have something to do with that. Alright, Giroux. Alright, do I have it figured out? No. These hands. These hands, too good. So I like that his DP's not invincible, but he doesn't need an invincible DP. Because he will just grab you after he blocks it. Or, yeah. And then if he's losing, he'll just grab you, and now he's winning. Damn it, I knew it was coming. I knew it. That time it took energy from him to do it. So, there is a cost. Done. 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 These hands, so good. Alright. That's what you gotta do. You gotta beat the hands. Beat the fucking hands. Look at that. I was optimal spacing for my kick, and he was able to grab it. Look at that shit. This dude. Oh my god. You can't even see their energy beams on the freaking thing, on the map at the top. Wow, I didn't know that. Piccolo, we can do this. We can do this, buddy. We can do this. We just need to figure out something. I wish I could play Jiro. I would play this dude. That move is too damn good. You can't even test the waters. You can't get close enough. And I just got DP'd to death. Alright. I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm at my last three. I'm at my last three. If I lose, that's the end of it. I'll keep the safe state, take it on again later. Ooh, not invincible. Ooh, the moves. Gotta watch his legs, watch the feet. The footwork there. Alright, so I'm gonna lose this one. God damn it. Chipped me out. Chipped me out. Alright. He's got the move like Jagger. He's got the freaking hands. But his DP's not invincible, alright? And he's got the lasers. He'll compete with your lasers wise. The hands. Oh, laser games with me. I don't think you can punish the play dead move. So he has that move where it like falls down, gets up with a headbutt. I don't think you can punish it. And no, you can't. And yes, his grab is longer than Piccolo's legs. Holy shit, we just figured out a lot. Ooh. I didn't know if the energy absorbing androids had beam moves. Like, I know they can absorb beams, but I don't think you ever see them use a key blast or do something like that is Kamehameha like. So I want to say he's cheating. He shouldn't have any of that shit. Like, it's not that Android 18 and 17 can do beam moves, but 20 and 19, I don't know. I don't think they do, ever. I need to pay more attention to when Goku fights 19. Because if 19 does something in that fight, like a beam move or anything, then I can see it. But oh no, they shoot lasers. They blow up that town with all the lasers, so they can do that. You know, with all the eye lasers. God damn. Anyway. Alright, so that was 1 out of 3. Starts off with this DP. Playing dead. Play dead. I'm like, so if he plays dead as I jump to do my dive kick, the timing's perfect toward that he invincibles it and then hits me. So I need to be careful. This jerk. This freaking jerk. Hit him with it so he shoots one back. Yeah, see? I mean, they're at advantage when it comes to the laser games because I'm pretty sure for the bots it's just like hitting a button, but for a player to do it, you know, it takes time of preparation. You have to hit forward, back, forward key. It's also like they get hit by it and then they just press the laser button and get you back. No, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose like that. I did that by accident. Fuck. Fuck. That has way too much range. I kicked him back. I kicked him and knocked him back. And he was still, and he punished my kick by grabbing him. Fuck you. Yeah, okay. That's the logical conclusion of that. You jump away. Whenever he does the play dead on your guard, like, you want to jump away, because this dude's trying to grab right after that. Good moves. Nope. It's like if he's swarming around you for too long, you don't want to stay there. Because them hands. Okay. Alright. I think this is my final time. Maybe it's not. I want at least 2 more. This guy has me salty. Nope, I'm not trying to play the game, Jiro. No. You taught me a lot. Alright, here we go. Let's get this chain. There we go. Oh my god. He can grab you for going for the fucking chain. Guaranteed. If that was a player, he would punish everything with grab. Ooh, the moves. Didn't keep up. I don't even know why I go for that anymore. Because if I hit him, he's guaranteed to hit me back. Alright, we gotta chain him home. Guaranteed grab, okay. Guaranteed grab. I mean, so far, jumping back has been getting me out of the range. Like, jump back after when he should grab gets me out of the grab. And I think it's better to avoid the grab. Like, it's more worth the risk of taking a normal attack from him than getting grabbed. Like, he's God, freaking played it. Look, I ain't fighting you in the air. We're resetting this match. I ain't fighting you in the air. I ain't doing it. I'll fight him in the air if he does it again. It's just not a good place to be. Ooh. I don't know why I didn't react to that correctly. Well, fuck, this match isn't going all that great. Ooh. I am salty. I am so salty. How do you want to win? Right? Pick your victory. I look like he just dashed into me. Old man Jerome, man. I can't do it. Yeah, I don't even know why I go for that. I should be doing this for a guaranteed. Okay, not guaranteed cheat. I think the best thing I can do is try to dive kick him so he thinks he has an option with his DP and then he gets hit because it's not invincible. I think that may be the best. Okay, this is going to be my last 2 and then I'm going to try one with Vegeta. This time I'm sticking to it. I'm keeping my word. But I am so salty. I did not expect Jiro of all people to be the end. You can always help that. So pretty much perfect. Yeah, but if you use dive kick, mine recovers quicker. Yeah, my laser recovers quicker, so I can always punish him. If we clash lasers, I can always punish him. Except for that time. I must have mistimed it. I want to clash lasers so I can get damage. Okay. This is working out pretty well. This dude was just like, did you just hit me? Let me hit you back. Okay, I think I like fighting them in the air a little bit better. You don't gotta deal with it. Damn it. I did that key blast by accident. Okay, last one is Piccolo. I think I'm better off using Piccolo anyway. I know how to play them pretty darn well. Ooh. I'm trying to kick it before he does it. Before he strikes. He times it to where all you can do is block it. So, that's that, and that's that. Alright. You don't want me to play Piccolo. Let's try this Vegeta. Let's try Vegeta. Let's see how good his punch is and the finishing kick are. Aw, shoot, this is safe as fuck. I feel like one of them now. I feel like I can do shit and get away with it. Damn it, in before my punches came out. Now we're having an actual match, but it's kind of lame. It's kind of the same thing over and over. And we're still not having a match. He's still about to kick that ace. I'll do one more as Vegeta. The salt is so real. I feel like that if I perfect Vegeta, that this can be a lot easier. The punches do a lot of damage. Thought I had a dive kick. And they're safe. You get away with it scot freaking clean. Like, wake up with it. It's like that Burger King commercial, man. You wake up with the king, you wake up with the punches. Alright. Yeah, see? Fucking Vegeta can do it. I got to be able to do this Piccolo though. Oh my god. So yeah, Piccolo's bad. I accept it now. I don't care. I'm going all the way with this guy. Ooh. Through the moves like that. Gotta be careful. No, I want him to do a freaking clash like that so I can trip him. But then he has another invincible move that he can wake up with. If you ain't waking up with invincibility, you ain't doing it right. That's what I'm learning here. Alright, this is my last one. I've been saying that a lot. This is my legit last one. It's my legit last one because I'm about to win this shit. Hells yeah. This dude mercying me. No, never mind, he's gonna come back. Moves, the headbutt. I was so angry. Uh, I'm frustrated. Legit frustrated. I'm done. It was salty and out here. Dive kicked in. Got fucking grabbed. I was like, nope. Alright, so I guess that's it. I'll be back to get my freaking revenge on this dude someday. Some freaking day. But it's not today. A shot to you, Jero. Didn't expect you to be that fucking good. Damn it. Alright guys, until next time. I guess it's gonna be a little bit longer before I do Butouden 2. Like in Butouden 2, I always played with the difficulty at 4 in that game. And I think I'd be able to fly through it no problem if I were to go back and play that one. Like, because you have to be at 4 difficulty in order to fight Brawly. And I could just fly through. I can even beat Brawly now without much issue. And I didn't even have to research. This game I research, and it's still tough. So I think, as far as the 3 that I plan to play, between Butouden 1, Butouden 2, and then Hyper Dimension, I think Butouden 1's the most fun that I'm going to have, because very, very challenging. This isn't Cell yet. This isn't Gohan yet. Imagine what they do with Gohan. Like, that's supposed to be the best character in the game, aside from Cell. I think Cell is the ultimate best character in the game. And then Gohan is like the best character in the game that you can use for the story. I think Vegeta now is ranked really high. Goku is shit. Goku is shit. Who else? And then Piccolo. I think Piccolo's better than Goku, but Piccolo's still pretty bad. He ain't waking up with invincibility. And then I never get to use the villains, and so I don't know where they rank. I don't know where they rank, but I would say Frieza is... Nah, I'd say he's not as good as Juro so far. What I've seen. I don't really remember Android 18 that well, and I don't really... And I think Android 16's pretty darn good. He has the invincible freaking spread his arms move. That's just stupid. But I don't really remember much from Android 18. Except for that annoying squill she does. That shit's annoying. Let me see. This is gonna be tough. I think Juro may be the most challenging opponent yet. I mean, I say that with each boss I've fought so far, but like with Vegeta, I only really feared him because, you know, he's a really strong character. And he can do those punches, get away for free, kind of thing. I feared Frieza because he had a DP that countered everything. But then he ended up having a stupid move which he liked using instead, and then that kept getting him tripped. But Dr. Gero has the ability to regain his health, and that grab is just so freaking good. It's so freaking good. I bet you $10 the input for that grab is like a full circle input or some shit to try to balance it. It's kind of like how Piccolo spams his grab, but I as a player can't spam his grab because the input's too tough. That could probably be one of those things. But every move you guard should be punished by grab if you're playing Dr. Gero. If I was playing with $1 million on the line, I'd pick Gero and try to do that shred. So yeah, I would say he's the toughest. I think Cell is tougher. But I think Cell has a bit of counterplay that could be utilized against him. And he doesn't absorb. So I think Imperfect Cell might be tough. But alright, I'm done. It's been an hour. That's fair enough for me. Fuck you, Jero. Good job kicking my ass.